Jonathan Hoffman, Woodside Park. Can I ask about Southampton University? Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. President, you're going to see, I note, Southampton University, the aptly named Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nutbeam, on Wednesday about this really horrific anti-Israel conference that the Law Society, or the Law Faculty at Southampton, has organised. They are hiding under the cloak of free speech. They're saying they have to allow this conference to go ahead because of the duty of free speech. That is utterly hypocritical because last year there was an Israeli professor, Professor Mark Auslender, who was due to speak as a scientist at Southampton University, and there was a protest by the anti-Israel group PSC, and they stopped his talk. My question is the following. On Wednesday, will you point out to Professor Nutbeam that the argument of free speech is hypocritical because they did ban this speaker last year, and will you do your best to try and get this really disgusting Israel Hate Fest conference cancelled? Thank you.
Jonathan, it's not I who's going to see the Vice-Chancellor, it's Vice President Jonathan Arkush, and I'm going to ask him to answer your question.
As reported in the report of the Defence Division, if you look at the last bullet point, I shall be leading a delegation to Professor Nutbeam on Wednesday, and I shall make the point which you make. This conference is so one-sided, with approximately 85% of speakers with very strong anti-Israel feelings in their history, that it cannot be described or justified by resort to free speech. The board's position is going to be clear. We insist, as by the way is reported in the Jewish News, and you can see the quote, that the conference should be rebalanced so that it can legitimately be an academic debate which will include views we agree with and with which we disagree. And if the conference cannot be refigured in order to be a respectable academic debate worthy of a proper British university, as Southampton aspires to be, then the conference should not take place. And I would also like to refer to the strong comment made by Eric Pickles, the Secretary of State for Culture, on Friday, which came without any previous reference from us, a very, very welcome statement which we support. So I hope that the deputies will be assured that we will take the strongest possible line consistent with free speech and academic independence on Wednesday. Whether the conference will in fact be called off or restructured, I really don't know, but we're certainly going to try.
Can I thank Jonathan for his efforts there? Attempts actually to rouse the Vice-Chancellor have so far proved rather without success, so I wish you all luck, and all the communal institutions are most concerned about this. The next person